Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Beer Lover Club podcast. I'm your host, Alex Irvine. I want to welcome you all back. I know it's been a little while, but I appreciate you guys' support. Before we get started, a few things. Never ever drink and drive, and please always drink responsibly. Welcome back to the show. Last show we had a YouTube series come out, and I got to talk with my best friends, Anthony Stransky and Grant Fleechek, if you remember that as well. But this show, I want to give a shout out. We are celebrating Memorial Day weekend this weekend. So I want to say thank you all to active, current, retired, veterans, active military, everything like that. Thank you for your service to the country. It means a lot. Your sacrifice does not go unnoticed. Cheers to you guys. This episode is dedicated to all the servicemen, active or non-active or reserve or whatever. So appreciate everything that you guys do. Hope you listen, show your friends. This episode's for you guys. So a little bit about Memorial Day. Memorial Day is different from Veterans Day in the fact that we commemorate the men and women who died while in the military service. We memorialize the veterans who made the ultimate sacrifice for this great nation, usually during their battle. So thank you for those. Families go through tough times in situations like those. So special shout out to them as well. We thank you. If you guys have someone in your family, appreciate everything that they did for their ultimate sacrifice. It means a lot. Freedom isn't free, no matter how much you might think it is. Freedom's not free, and I always do appreciate anybody in the military. So thank you, and I hope everyone, if you have a 3-day weekend, you enjoy it. I'm unfortunate to work, but I get to work. I picked up a 12-hour shift that day to help out people, and usually in the hospital we get veterans that come in, so it makes me feel special that I get to help them out as well. So hope you guys have a great Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day is a fun weekend to hang out. Just always remember, though, it's not about just having an extra day off. It's about memorizing the ones we lost in battle. So thank you again, everyone. Again, I just can't say thank you enough. So thank you. Cheers to you. I'll cheers you more when we're going to taste test these fine beers. I'll get to those in a second. But first, before we really get into it a little bit more, thank you, Hagee Screen Printing, for the shirts. As always, thank you for sponsoring the show. Hope to have you on soon. You're moving back to my town. I'm recording this a week early, so you're actually moving right now. So by the time you watch this or listen to this, you should be moved back, and we'll set up a time to hopefully do an episode. So shout out to Ben Hagee from Hagee Screen Printing. Make sure you go check his website out. If you want one of these fabulous shirts, I swear they're the most comfortable shirts I've ever been in. I promise you that. Please go check out HSP Hagee Screen Printing's website. My Beer Lover Club shirts are also on my Twitter handle. You can click on the link on there, and you should be able to find the shirts there. And any other merchandise he has. He has cool things all the time on the website. So check it out. If you need something custom, he does it all. So go check him out for all your t-shirt needs. So, all right. I want to talk about the YouTube video that we did with my friends. Anthony's brothers, Bo and Max, they sent me some videos. They did it, and it went really well for them. I still haven't finished it all, sorry. But I need to watch it. But I saw the first few minutes, and it looked like they are challenging. And I talked to Max a little bit. He said it's a little harder than you think. So if you've done it, please let me know. DM me on the Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Or if you have my phone number, please text me. I want to know how that went for you guys. I think it's awesome that they did it. But yeah, it is hard. I tell you what, kind of looking back at it, I wonder if I wasn't so hungover that day, if I could have been a little better at it or not. But it's all right. We all have fun. It's a great time to get back together with friends, everything along those lines. So I will have another video out hopefully within the next month or two. I'm going to be doing a special vid that's kind of a TikTok trend, but it'll be a little longer that you get to see. I'm not going to spoil any beans yet, but keep an eye out for that. I'll update you when I kind of get further along with that video. So let's dive into the beer. That's what we're here for, right? It's the Beer Lover Club. What are we doing? Wasting time, not drinking beer. So again, happy Memorial Day weekend if you're listening to the weekend. If not, happy day in general. Today's beer selection is from Schell's Brewery out of New Ulm, Minnesota. So they are neighbors to me. I'm in South Dakota. They're over in Minnesota. Yeah, it's Midwest accents. Being from South Dakota, when I go to Colorado to visit friends, they're all like, "You have a Minnesota accent. You sure you're not from Minnesota?" Like, I mean, I'm really close. I'm on the border. Oh, you're not from Mount Rushmore? I'm like, that's on the other side of the state. Like, I'm actually closer to Minnesota than I am Mount Rushmore. So, it's a good time, though, there. But you haven't heard of Shells. It's kind of a cool story they got. I won't share the whole story. I think you need to go check out their website. It's the first time I think I'm trying the beer out. I'll have it up on my Untapped. If you haven't followed me on Untapped or don't know what Untapped is, it's pretty much a Facebook for beers. Follow me at Alex Irvine, AlexIrvine. On there, you'll see all the beers that I taste test, rank, whatever. Shell's kind of has a cool story. I mean, they were a brewery since 1860, which means they went through the Prohibition period. And, I'm not going to spoil beans, but it was tough for them. They served soft drinks and near beers and things like that. So, if you haven't heard of them or whatever, please go check out their website. It's a really cool story. But I think this is probably the first time I'm going to be trying their beers today. And for their beers, I have a Firebrick, which is a Vanilla style amber lager. Okay, so that's that one. And then I have a limited batch. It's like a crawler. Like you can on the YouTube you can see like I think you can kind of rip it off. It looks like a crawler paper that you just did that with. So it's definitely a limited batch. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Mailbach. So the hops are Sterling and Liberty Laurel. The brewer signed it. This one might have to like hang up right on my wall over here. So kind of excited to taste this one. I don't know what it is though. Alcohol, IBU, 2-row, dark Munich. Alright, there we go. Then I had this cream ale. Kind of excited to try this one out. I don't know if it'll be like a cream soda type thing, what they're going with, but I'm really excited to try that one. And then, of course, you know me, I like my IPAs. Got a Shell's IPA here. So, family tradition since 1960. So, we'll get into that. I'll get rid of my notes right here. Oh, there's my dog. So for those of you who don't know, if you've probably seen my dog in the last YouTube video with my friends. My dog, Nala, usually is down here recording me, where my wife's dog, Thor, is upstairs with her. They were both down here. They'd wrestle and kind of be annoying. So you probably might see her coming in on the corner. Might have my t-shirt in, but yeah. But speaking of dogs, my wife and I recently took a trip down to Nashville, Tennessee, and I stopped at Blake Shelton's place and got this cup. It might be hard to see, but it's an old red cup. I will post it on the Instagram as well for you to see. But Old Red's pretty cool. Nashville's a blast. I'll say I didn't have many beers down there, but Nashville is just a blast. I recommend going there. I know that they are open up 100% capacity now. When we went, the day before we flew out, I think the governor announced that they wanted things open by, I think it was like May 24th or whatever it was. Over there, you couldn't dance fully yet, but now I think dancing's allowed and everything along those lines. But if you haven't had a chance, go down to Nashville. I heard, I like this artist, but Morgan Wallen's down there at Kid Rock's bar performing the other night. So I kind of watched that on the TikTok and everything like that. That's really cool. So I like Morgan Wallen, but I got to see Nashville. You get to see a lot of different artists that you probably never heard of, or like they're up and rising. Everyone plays for free at these places. So just kind of seeing that, looking them up on their Instagram, and some of them even have music out on Spotify and Amazon Music. So I found that very entertaining. We went to the Grand Ole Opry, saw the Country Music Hall of Fame, everything kind of tourist that we could do. Went to a show at the Grand Ole Opry. Highly recommend. If you know you're going 3 months in advance, you can. They have still limited capacity there. You can get your tickets, but man, did it feel good to buy a $9 beer again. That day I bought a IPA as well. Let's see if I can find it, but I saw Rhett Atkins. He was the one I really knew, and then a few other people. There's some up and coming. I saw one guy on TikTok that Cooper Allen, the guy, he's kind of famous for remaking stuff in the country, but one of his roommates was playing there that night, which was pretty cool to see. And his dad actually wrote, if you know Rascal Flatts, Bless the Broken Road, his dad wrote that song. and he actually had his dad come out and sing that song with him. So, all right. The beer I had at the Grand Ole Opry was a Sweetwater Extra Pale Ale. It looks like, see it on Untapped, but it's a 420 sign there, so it was really cool. But yeah, them redoing that God Bless the Broken Road, that was really cool to see. I grew up loving Rascal Flatts. So actually, one of the first country concerts I went to is Blake Shelton opened up for Rascal Flatts, so kind of just thought of that connection there. So, but yeah, let's get into the beer here. Like I said, if you haven't been to Nashville, go there. If you like country music, and if you don't, you'll still have a great time. So, all right, first beer I think I'm gonna try is the Fire Brick, the Amber Lager. It's kind of a cool bottle. It looks like you can see their brewery in the back with the trees, and it's red, everything like that. So let's crack it open. See that? Blew up a little bit. If you haven't followed, if you're listening on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you're listening with no video, you can check this out. It will be up on YouTube as well. You can see everything that I'm kind of talking about as well. All right, so I'm pouring a little beer in here. That was a horrible pour, but the color definitely looks like an amber ale. Foamed nicely though. Smells good. Now it's time for the taste test. That is a very good amber ale. You can taste the hops very well in that. Goes down nice and smooth. Let's kind of look into it, see if we can find the alcohol content on here. But New Ulm, Minnesota is a 4.8%. So this Shell's Fire Brick is a refreshing Vienna-style amber lager named after the bricks that line the old boilers. A hint of hops combined with a subtle maltiness creates a mild, pleasantly drinkable beer. I definitely have to agree with that. Good job on this one. Very good. Sorry, I kind of poured a little more than I should have there. Dump some of that into the dump pit right there. All right, now we're going into this limited batch Maya Bach. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But this is 6.3% alcohol, an IBU of 60. The malts are 2-row Wireman Dark Munich. Hops are Sterling, Liberty, and Laurel. It's a Pilot Brewing System, trademark. All right, here's a little story about it. Hello, this is a pilot speaking, and we do hope you're enjoying your flight of beer. We've overhauled an authentic German pilot brewing system to bring you these small batch brews, and our inaugural beer is the one you're currently holding. Wow, that's awesome. Not as dark or malty as its Bach counterpart, this beer is deep golden in color with a sweet flavor, a hint of honey. Legend has it, Maya Bach's help to summon springtime weather, at least that's what we hear. Well, we're kind of coming up. I did buy this about like a month or two ago probably, so it was still kind of around the winter time. But we are coming up to summer now, so I should probably drink this. It's kind of cool that this is an inaugural beer out of their German pilot brewing system. So let's give her a little pour here. Here we go. It is a little lighter. I don't know if you can tell. I can see with the Fire Brick, I couldn't see my finger through the glass. I can see my finger through this glass. Didn't foam as much as the Fire Brick did, but that's all right. So let's give her a whirl. Oh my gosh. I was kind of expecting like a light beer taste. It has a good taste. You can have that, you can taste that hint of honey definitely. But wow, that is a very, very good beer. Wow, I got 2 more of those left to enjoy. Definitely highly recommend though. So. Get some of that out. All right. My next beer, the Cream Ale. Our Cream Ale is lighter bodied with a subtle creaminess, leaving you with that smooth finish many of our other beers have. Every sip is mild and refreshing, yet full of flavor, just the way a cream ale should be. And this is 4.7%, 20 IBU. So let's go ahead and give it a whirl. If you guys haven't I did create a TikTok account, but I haven't really done anything on it. I kind of like the YouTube a little better right now. I don't really have any ideas for TikTok. But there is a guy that I kind of follow. His name's Drinko the Rico. Literally, he goes on and reads the comments and has like these. It's not beer, but it's just different alcohols. The other day I think I saw it was Sprite, strawberry pucker, grape pucker, and watermelon pucker or something. And it tastes like a Laffy Taffy thingy. If you ever follow him, he has some good drink combinations. If you just don't want to drink beer, he's kind of a good one to listen to. He gets it all done within a minute. He's got some good content out there. So make sure if you're on TikTok, look up Drinko with Rico. I don't have his handle, but yeah. This is a cream ale. It's definitely creamy. I can't see my finger through the glass, but it's lighter than the Firebrick still, a little more hazier than this one. So let's give it a whirl. It's got a nice smooth taste. It's lighter going down, like lighter than the other two. Still pretty good. I don't know what to think of. This is like my first cream ale, I'm pretty sure, but it doesn't remind me like a cream soda by any means. But you can definitely tell that there's a creaminess to it. So, wow, that's pretty good. So, all right, and my last but not least is my IPA. It's an Indian Pale Ale. Let's read the story. Yes, you read that right. We're not just slaying with lagers. We got some mad skills with IPAs as well. Shell's IPA is a hop forward and bursting with tropical fruity aromas. This brew pours a light hazy gold color, has a creamy mouthfeel, and low hop bitterness. You'll all been asking for it, so here's your IPA. Alright, so this must have been recent when it came out. This is 5.8% alcohol, 40 IBU. Let's crack it open. I didn't say Bush. You might have thought I did. No, I'm not the old bitchy man. I'm a Bud Light guy. I like trying out different beers as well too. Alright, so here's the pour. It is looking kind of like the cream ale, but a little more heavier. I really, really can't see my finger through it. Smells good. Smells like an IPA. Let's give this a whirl. Just something about a good IPA. It's very good. Tastes like an IPA. It's definitely that tropical fruitiness. Nice smooth going down. Absolutely love it. So. Very good. Overall, Four Shells beer, amazing. I'd recommend to anyone. If I ever get up to New Ulm again, I'll have to check out this brewery. It looks really cool. Most of their cans actually have the brewery on it, so the brewer's right. What?
Check out my cart.
No, Alexa. Alexa just went off. I'm sorry. Hi, Alexa. Hi, Nala. Here's Nala if you can see her. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. Alexa just went off. I'm not going to stop this and redo this. But, yeah, the brewery's right there. It looks like a pretty cool place. So, but those are the beers I tried. Recommend for anyone. They'll be on my Untappd. I'll put a picture of them on my Instagram. And hold on, let me set these up. And I will take the picture now. You can see me doing it. So let's do this thing real quick. You can see the camera. And cha-ching! That will be up on the Instagram. That's what you're going to see. You saw me do it live here, folks. So you know it's real. Yeah. I do appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to the show, all the support. I hope to bring you more content. I can't talk. I hope to bring you more things. I'm not even going to try that word right now. More items and things to view and listen to in the future. Hope to have my boy Haggy back on the show as well. I do want to take a moment and have a moment of silence and then a toast to our military personnel out there and to all the ones who we lost in battle as well. So take a quick moment of silence with me. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Cheers to the military. Cheers to the ones we've lost. And cheers to the ones who didn't make it back home. As always, really do appreciate you watching and/or listening to the show. Make sure you check out the iTunes. If you like the show, leave it a 5-star and a review. It helps bring the show out to more people. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I was very happy with how the last video went. I think last time I checked we had 46 views on it. My other videos only got to like 15, so that's a pretty big jump in my book. Would like to get a video up to 100 views is my ultimate goal. So please spread the word to your friends and family. Try not, oh, excuse me, beer. I try not to make these shows too terribly long, but they only come out. I try to get shows once or twice a month in. This one's been a little slow to get out, but I'm excited. Hey, summer's around the corner. You know, I don't have much big plans for the summer. I have, my wife's pregnant. We'll be entering the 3rd trimester here in about 4 weeks. So we're coming to the end of that. I got to see baby a few times, which is very awesome. We're very excited about that. So when baby comes, I'll probably slow down on the show a little bit. As you can tell, as you know, probably I will spend time with my child. We are not finding out the gender of the baby. So it's going to be a total surprise for us, which we're very excited about. I think it's kind of killing her a little more than me, but I don't blame anyone that ever tries to find out the gender, but for me, going with that option was, there's not a lot of surprises left in this world, and I kind of want that. I want to be able to call that when I get to hold the baby the first time and tell my wife that it's either a boy or a girl. So I'm excited about that. Kind of want to find a little onesie that says Beer Lover Club on it or something like that. When we were actually at Blake Shelton's place in Nashville, we did get a little sippy cup thing that says Daddy's Drinking Buddy. So that just made me feel a little better. Not that, I mean, it just made me feel cool, and it's kind of becoming for real now. We started getting gifts, so thank you anyone who has given our family gifts. We really appreciate that as well. We do have a diaper gate coming up. I will probably vlog that a little bit. This will be my first vlog. That's not the video I'm telling you about, but I'll kind of show you what's going on. We'll be drinking out of a Bud Light, obviously Kay, and you'll get to meet some of the people that I'm close with. I'll probably get to see my wife, even though she can't drink and she doesn't like beer in general anyway, so you'll never really see my wife on the show too much, but yeah. Probably doing a little vlog of the day for my diaper keg, or our diaper keg as well. So, but other than that, I don't have much. I really appreciate you guys watching the show. It means a lot to me. Cheers to you guys. And please, please, please spread the word. Get people to subscribe, like the channel. If you want to be on the show, hit me up, DM me, text me, whatever you gotta do. I do have an email too. It's beerloverclub podcast@gmail.com. That's beerloverclubpodcast@gmail.com. I'd love guests, even if we have to do a virtual Zoom call or whatever. Would love to do that as well. Haven't tried that feature out, so we can do that. Thanks again, everyone, for listening and taking the time. Shout out to Shell's Brewing Company for the beer. You guys do a fantastic job. Great beer. Hopefully get up there and visit you guys sometime soon. So thanks everyone, and have a fantastic Memorial Day weekend. If you're listening after that, just have a fantastic time. Thanks again. Bye now.